Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof, because I'm happy. All right, I'm going to stop singing now. So, happy. I really like that word. I love that word because most of the time I feel it, you know. Just want to say though about happiness is it's within you, all right? Every time you think, oh, okay, you know, that person makes me really happy, or if I have money, I'll be happier, you know. Of course, money's nice, you know, and when you're with someone, that's really nice as well, okay? But happiness is within us. It's never external. You might think it's external, but it never is external. It's always, always, always within us. And it's up to us, really, to have the courage and the strength to bring it out of us. Okay, I meet people all the time, and I think I used to do this as well. I used to think if I'm with that person, I'll be really happy, or if I have that type of job, I'll be really happy. But often I've gone there and I'm like, I'm all right for a bit, and then I'm like, I'm not really happy actually. And I remember about 5 years ago, I went in the greatest place. But you know what? Once I had therapy, once I really started to focus on my inner strength and bringing it out, chanting, you know, being like my Buddhist practice, right? I started to really look at me and myself and decide, you know, I made a decision actually. I want to be happy. And the only person that can make me happy really is myself, you know. And it doesn't mean to say that if I'm with people, I'm not happy. But I like to think that when I'm with people who are joyous and joyful, they add to my happiness, you know. And I add to their happiness. So, you know, like if you think, you know, I'm not really happy, I'll be happy when that thing comes along. Okay, be happy now, all right? Because if you can be happy now without that thing, when that thing comes along, whatever it is, whether it's a money or a job or a partner or a holiday or whatever, you know, you'll be all right if it comes or if it doesn't come. Often, you know, I mean, if we talk about disappointment for a minute, people say, oh, you know, I'll be happy when I get that thing. And then when you get that thing, you're disappointed because you're attaching yourself to the outcome, whatever the outcome you think it is. And life is really too short to be thinking about an outcome, because the outcome that you're thinking about is in the future. And a large part of depression or anxiety actually, is when you're focusing on the future or the end goal more than where you are now. And depression is where you're focusing so much on what has happened that you cannot change instead of focusing on the now. An example of this, I've just thought about this, you know, because I'm doing these unscripted, you know, because I'm challenging myself. Remember, Wednesday wisdom. Right. An example of this is when I did a TED talk in 2018, and I was looking at all previous TED people who were absolutely brilliant. And when I went on that stage, I kept thinking, ooh, what will be the outcome of this? And I think even before I got onto the stage, I was I was really, really nervous. I kept thinking about everything that might happen after I do this TED talk or TEDx talk, that I was just lost in whatever moment I should have been in. So when I went on to do the talk, I don't even remember what I was saying, you know. So, you know, if I ever get another opportunity to do one, I'd love to. But when you think about yourself in the moment and your happiness in this moment, okay, just remember to bring out your own happiness, love, all of that. Everything that we want, our feelings, our happiness, our joy, it's all within. It doesn't come from out there. It's all here, and we have to recognize that more and more, because that is where your happiness comes. So if you're walking out the road and it's raining, bucketing down, right, and you get splashed by water, and if you think that it's going to upset your day, it will, right? Or you could say, so annoying, I got splashed, but you know what, at least I'm alive. All right, so that's the positive side to look at it. You can look at it as a negative side, where I got drenched by someone splashing, they hate me, I'm going to have to go and change out of these clothes. But actually, when you're happy within, those things, they really don't matter, so long as you're alive, okay, and your loved ones are alive. So think about this moment, okay? Don't, you can think about you can have visions for the future, that's great, but don't stay there, okay? Put one foot in front of the other. You'll hear me say that a lot. One foot in front of the other. Think about where you are now, okay? Don't think about the past, can't do anything about that, all right? Be here in this moment, okay? No, this moment right here. Yeah, this one, where we're all sitting here, we're safe and whatever, okay? So that is my Wednesday wisdom, all right? And just remember, happiness is inside, not out there, in here, okay? When the happiness comes up from inside you, you will glow like a star, okay? You'll be as bright as the sun, okay? So have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you on Thursday. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.